Well, hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another fragrance review. I have a small haul from Marshall's. So I went to see what they have. Usually, when I have a little bit of extra so that I can, invest in the fragrances, my spare money or whatever, I will go and invest it in fragrances, because I love doing fragrance reviews and because I like collecting these fragrances. These are affordable fragrances, as you all may already know if you have been following my channel. I'm your host, Ali. How are you, returning subscribers? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kiss to you guys. If you are new here, I do affordable fragrances and I do reviews, first impressions, unboxing, and I also do categories. This particular video is about a fragrance haul from Marshall's. They were all blind buys except for two. The ones that are formulated or produced for these gray stores that don't always come in a box. They never come in a box. Just so I can show you the fragrances, usually the ones that are boxed and in plastic wrapping, those are kept behind a glass shelf. I'll link the video below. It's a very short video. I think it's it's under like 8 minutes long, and I just kind of give you a walkthrough of what I do and how I shop for my fragrances at Marshall's. So that's exactly the store that I went to, and I am going to start with the first one. And the first one that I found here is this Daydream. This is by Curations by The Good Scent. Now I have some fragrances from this brand, or this perfume house, this company, and they all come in this same rectangular square bottle, and the notes are always listed on the back of the bottle, which I find it very, very nice. Let me go ahead and get my testing strip. Yeah, I find it very nice that they do that, because we're not out there guessing what kind of notes are in here. And these fragrances, usually the ones that we find at Marshall's and TJ Maxx that are like this, that are not in a box, usually they're very hard to find the notes. So let's go ahead and I've smelled this at the store. You're not supposed to test them, but I did. So this one actually kind of does have some alcohol content, and this is a very fresh fragrance. I'll give you the notes. The notes for this one is top notes of grapefruit, cucumber, mango puree. The mid notes are orange blossom, lily of the valley, rose, and then the base they have blonde woods, tobacco, and sheer musk. So right off the bat you get the cucumber, a little bit of the citrus from the grapefruit, but not really. The main star here is the cucumber. The mango is almost like, okay, it's kind of there, but it's really hard to detect. Just because it's listed on here, I can kind of say, oh, okay, there it is, kind of. And then you do get a little bit of lily of the valley, but I don't pick up any rose in this formula. And then in the base notes, sheer musk, blonde woods, and tobacco. I don't get any tobacco. I did test this on my skin and it went very cucumber and sweet. So it is musky. It's a very sheer musk like it says here, but it's mainly a fruity cucumber sweet fragrance, this Daydream, okay? So this is like a summer blend. This is like something that you want to wear, something that you can also gift to a young niece, a young daughter, a neighbor, somebody that's 25 and under. Even though, this scent, cucumber scent, came out kind of like in the 90s. So this is kind of like, I would categorize it like a sweet cucumber fruity fragrance from the 90s. So if you're wondering, yeah. So that is what I have. First one. Second one that I have, just absolutely loved, and I will tell you why. The second one that I have here for you is this fresh cut peonies, and it's an eau de perfume. I'm sorry, Daydream is also an eau de perfume, as you could see right there. This one is an eau de perfume. Going back, I'm so sorry, this is a 3.4 fluid ounce. This is a 1.7 fluid ounce, and it's a cute, super cute, feminine, girly, sheer pink glass with a round little ball at the top. I love the color. I'm not crazy about the bottle. I'm not crazy about the cap itself, but I do love pink. I love it. And this is distributed by True Fragrance and Beauty LLC. Again, this is a distributor that works with the gray stores like Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Now this one here, you guys, I'll tell you why I picked this up, this fresh cut peonies, and I sprayed it at the store. And oh my gosh, it gives me like freesia at the initial spray with a lot of like aquatic, watery, floral notes. Now it says peonies on the name itself, so I'm guessing that it has peony flower. But this is a super powdery, it starts off very fresh, very clean, very musky, and it starts aquatic-y, like aquatic flowers like lotus or yeah, so like very and there's a fruit in here, like a sweet little fruit that's so mild, but I can't pinpoint what it is. So there's a tiny little bit of sweetness, but I would want to say that maybe the sweetness is coming from the peony, but it's one of those floral notes like freesia, peonies, that it almost smells like a fruit. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? This one here, the reason why I took this, I typically don't like heavily powdered fragrances. I have a problem with powdery, but in another video when I do a powdery fragrance review, I will tell you why. But anyways, I try to stay away from powdery because I just, powderies are not like my jam. But this one here is an extremely powdery, okay, I would say mid-range powder. This here reminds me of a fragrance that I used to love from Victoria's Secret, and that was in the early 2000s, like 2006, 2005. There was this line, this collection that Victoria's Secret had called the Route 66, Route 55, Route 33s. So it was pink. And it was pink and black, like the traditional light pink Victoria's Secret color. And oh my gosh, it was a lotion. I never got the shower gel, and I never got the spray. It didn't come in a perfume. It was just a shower gel and the body spray and the lotion. I would get the lotion, and that lotion was so potent and powerful, but in a light way. What I'm saying is, it smelled like this, similar, not the same, but very similar. This smells very similar to my beloved Route 66 that was discontinued by Victoria's Secret. Now, this is very reminiscent, and that lotion from Victoria's Secret was so strong, like so long lasting, that I would spray it and it would last for hours and hours. That lotion, it was so nice that it was so nice that my coworker, when I was working at the office, she sat right next to me. We shared an office space, and she was my neighbor, and she asked me what I was wearing, so I told her. And then all of a sudden, this fragrance, this line, they only were featuring it with the semi-annual sales. So actually it was an annual sale. It was only once a year when they would bring this fragrance out. And it's also when the that red apple lotion also got discontinued around the same time. So they would only bring it annually. So I went and I went to the mall, and I purchased as many bottles of lotion that I could afford. So I purchased I think it was 3 at the time because it was kind of pricey. So that's all I had. I was very young and didn't have much spending money, but I spent all my extra cash in this lotion. And when I went back to work the following day, my neighbor said, oh my gosh, I just love that. And she said, did you hear that they're having a sale at Victoria's Secret? And I said, yes, girl. I went and I got myself as many as I could afford, but I'm waiting for my check this week so that I can go and buy like as many more as I can afford, right? So she's like, yeah, I know. It's really nice. She comes back the following day after that, and she's smelling like my lotion. And I was like, what are you wearing, Jessica? And she said, guess what? I went to the mall and I bought all of the lotions that they had left. Oh, it broke my heart. She knew how much I loved it, and she knew that I was crazy about this fragrance, and she went and she bought them all. And I was left with, like 6 months worth of supply of the fragrance. So anyways, long story, this is very reminiscent, very, very similar. The only bad thing, you guys, is that I sprayed this. I have a big boo on this performer. This performer it only lasts 1 hour, 2 hours if you're lucky on the skin. It's not even, you're not even left with the skin scent after 2 hours. So, it gets a 1 rating out of 10 for the longevity. It's just so weak. So for this one, I'm just going to have to get to the idea that if I spray it, I'm going to have to take, if I want this scent on me for the day, I'm going to have to take this with me so I can keep reapplying like every 2 hours. So, there was 2 bottles. I bought them both. So if I see this fresh cut peonies in other Marshalls, I'm going to get more because I know that this is a fragrance that takes me back, and it's just a beautiful fragrance, very powdery, lotiony, creamy, kind of clean scent. All right, now for the other ones. I have this this Wee Juicy Couture, the Wee Play collection, and this is the Rosy Darling. And I paid $14.99 for that. And this is a 0.5 fluid ounce. So it's not even an ounce, you guys. And I typically don't go for Juicy Coutures anymore unless they're super dirt cheap. And especially these Wee, I didn't like, they don't catch my attention. The name, the packaging, I don't know. They're not calling me. So as you can see, gold, hot pink, and a light pink box. And let's go ahead and get started. I don't know anything about this. Look at it's a cute little bottle. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It is cute. It's super girly and flirty, and it doesn't have any name on the bottle, but the bottom, look at that. Isn't that cute? Why does it have, it's hollow. It's hollow down here. There's gold. Maybe they kind of stack up. Maybe they stack. It almost reminds me like of a stackable thing. So it's pink, like hot pink. You can't really see, right, with the shade. It's hot pink at the bottom, red, I should say, and then it's clear with this rose. It's like a rose and like a diamond in the middle, and then this clear cap. I don't smell anything. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's give it a spray. What do we have for this Wee Play Rose Darling? We do get a lot of alcohol. Okay, this is a rose scent, a sweet rose scent. I do have like almost like a candy fruity rose. So I do have something else that smells like this. And there's a little bit of creaminess to it as well. I don't know the notes, like I said. It's got a little charm. Look at that. It's cute, huh? So it's pretty. I would say it's pretty and youthful. There is a little dash of like maturity to it. So I don't know if this has some sort of wood, earthy wood, or some sort of patchouli. But maybe there's a little bit of jasmine here. And maybe some raspberry. So this is very fruity. Super fruity. We play Rosy Darling. Rosy Darling. And that's what that looks like. So super cute, right? I mean, all right. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's not crazy special. And honestly, it's already going away. I'm going to have to test it on my skin. But wow, it's already like gone. That is so strange. Well, I guess it is what it is. Maybe it's because I'm smelling the perfume that I'm wearing today. So anyways, the last one. Oh my gosh. I found it. I found it. I have a lot of fragrances on my wish list, as you may already know if you're following me. This one, I did a recent blind buy on the Eau de Toilette. I finally found the Eau de Perfume. Yes, for the Oscar de la Renta Alibi, you guys. Oh my God. Oscar de la Renta Alibi. And the prices are so good. $16.99 for a 1 fluid ounce for an Oscar de la Renta. I will link the fragrance, the Eau de Toilette version below. So you can see I have an individual review and I have an unboxing and first impressions as well. I'll try to link them both to this. But anyways, oh my gosh. And just so to let you know, I am going to do a comparison video to compare the Alibi Eau de Toilette to the Eau de Perfume. Just to let you know, but just stay tuned, be patient. You guys, I have so many fragrances to review. You have no idea. And I'm trying to do more vintage fragrances from my collection as well. But I'm just trying to catch up. And it takes time to do it, you know. And you know how it is, you know. All right. Oh my gosh, this is making me struggle. It's making me work hard. Ooh. Okay, I have to be careful. Ooh, because look, the top came off. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what? The juice is darker than the Eau de Toilette. Oh my gosh, I wish I had it here with me so I can show you. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go straight to the fragrance. Ooh. You know what? Wow. What a sweet. This is a very sweet, beautiful fragrance. Feminine. Wow, this smells expensive. It almost smells like, ooh, yeah. Like a Chanel Gabrielle, but a softer, sweet version. I smell like mango. Jasmine. Magnolia, maybe. Ooh, this smells really pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Avon Infinity Far Away. But this is way softer and way sweeter. Maybe a lot of vanilla. Yeah, this has a lot of vanilla. Wow. This is beautiful. And I love the juice, the color of the juice. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to have to compare them both, you guys. The Eau de Toilette with the Eau de Perfume. But, oh my gosh, you guys. My new blind buys right here. Oh my goodness. I mean, what can I say? I mean, I am so happy that I got this Alibi. I am like, that's probably my favorite out of all of them. This is the second favorite. This is my second, it would be my first favorite, but it's second because it doesn't last. But oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing. I'm so happy with these. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will catch you in another fragrance review. I want to say that, you know, I love you. Thank you so very much, everyone, for being here with me, taking your time and taking your time to be here and listen to me ramble about fragrances. I love you all so very much. Please remember, if you haven't been told that you are special and beautiful, well, you are. I am telling you that you are beautiful and special. Never forget that. Always, always treat yourself with respect and pride. You are important. You are loved. And until next time, you guys, I'll catch you in another fragrance review. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Share this video for those of you who think might enjoy it. Bye.